What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Finally, some sun in New Zealand. If you don't live in New Zealand, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but it has been raining super here for what feels like the past week. Every weekend. Why is it always raining on weekends? I don't get it. It's like you have really good weather throughout the week when you're working. As soon as the weekend comes, bang, the rain hits you. But seriously, it has felt like it's been raining for about a week. Yesterday was just absolutely hammering it down, the same for Sunday. So stuck inside the house. I work from home. Those of you that don't know, I have a marketing company and I have a home office. So everything I do is from home, but I do try and hit 10,000 steps every single day. And that has been super difficult because it's just been pissing it down. It's been really horrible. Anyway, the countdown is on. I am getting sort of ready or getting excited about heading home to the UK very soon. 3 weekends, in fact. Then I will be flying from Auckland to Hong Kong City Airport. First time I've ever been to London City Airport. Usually, the traditional route is going into Heathrow, but this time we're flying from Hong Kong to Zurich, and then from Zurich we're going into London City Airport. So yeah, not sure what that experience will be like. We have a very short layover in Zurich. It's 50 minutes. Before it was like 30 minutes and it's been extended now. So 50 minutes to get our bag, get off the plane and get on a new plane in Zurich Airport. A little bit nervous about that. Hopefully it all goes well. And then from Zurich into London City Airport. If any of you have been to London City Airport before, let me know what it's like. Any recommendations? How quick is it to get through customs? I have my mum and her future husband picking me and my girlfriend up from London City Airport. Now, the reason I'm going home is my mum is actually getting married. So I need to prepare a speech because I am walking my mum down the aisle and giving her away. Super excited about going home. Always am excited about going home, seeing my family, having a Greggs, catching up with friends, going to Witherspoons. I was hoping to try and catch some football, but unfortunately, for those of you who don't know, I'm a Manchester United fan. I know, don't come at me in the comments. But the first game that I could potentially see, because I'm there for 3 weeks, is the day we land. So that was kind of ruled out. And then the second game that is on when I'm there is the day of my mum's wedding. I pitched it and she said she would disown me. She said it was her or football. So yeah, kind of annoyed. I'm not going to get to see Manchester United play. Obviously, living in New Zealand, it's pretty difficult to watch football because you have to get up at 3 a.m. or you just watch it non-live when you get up, which is what I usually do. I'm actually enjoying watching the USA tour at the minute because it's on, I think, in the afternoons or like 11 o'clock, which is great timing for me. So yeah, excited to be going home, excited to catch up with friends. We have booked 2 nights in London. Look at that sun. Finally some sun, but the is super mushy and really wet. And all of these are avocado trees. And if you're quick, you can come and get avocados, but you can actually see here, these avocados have been eaten because the birds will come out super early and the birds will peck at all of the avocados that are on the ground. You can see loads of avocados here, but if you do get out here like before the birds spot an avocado on the floor, sorry, that sun's super glary, you can come in here and we can collect avocados. To be fair, I got loads out of here and just never really ate them. It's that sort of abundance thing, isn't it? You have an abundance of something and then you don't use it. I like avocados, avocado ones, or make guacamole, bit of red onion, tomato, lemon juice, salt, pepper, yum. But then it was just like we had 4 avocados going super ripe in the fruit bowl, and we ended up just throwing them out in the end. So I actually stopped collecting them. But when you come through this reserve, the past sort of week or so, there's been loads of people with bags and sticks throwing them at the avocado trees to try and get them down. Put this way because the sun is coming over there and it's super glary. I remember as a kid I used to get conkers. We used to go to like the conker tree. Remember I used to hang a conker on a shoelace and then play conkers and bust up your knuckles with your friends. And there was someone that said, like, if you soaked your conker in vinegar, that it would go super hard and you could win all these conker battles. Good times. But yeah, what was I talking about? Back to my original topic is going home. We've booked 2 nights in London to go to the Harry Potter studio in Watford. We're staying in Camden, so we are staying the 2 nights before we leave to come back to New Zealand. Staying in Camden because it was near the train station that we needed to get on to go to Watford. Going to the Harry Potter studio. My girlfriend, she is a big book reader. She loves reading books and she wants to, wow, look at this, absolutely destroyed avocado. I don't know if you can see it here. The birds just attack them. Very well fed birds around here. Yeah, she's a big book reader. So I did promise her that we would go to the bookstore. I think it is in Piccadilly. There's like a 5-story bookstore she really wants to go to. So we're gonna go down, I think like 10th of September to London. We're gonna stay in Camden, I think the second day, or maybe we're doing 3 nights. We're going to Harry Potter, and then the morning we leave, I actually don't think we leave till the afternoon. We're gonna go over to this 5-story bookstore. Is it Barnes and Noble? No, can't remember the name of it. You guys will know if you're book readers anyway. The other thing we're doing there is Camden markets and Borough markets. So if you guys have any suggestions of the best food to get in Camden market and Borough market, please leave your suggestions in the comments because they're the 2 places that I'll be visiting. I have seen some very yummy food. Hence, you know, when I planned this trip, well, it was always, you know, because of my mum's wedding, but I wanted to get that sort of food experience from these 2 markets. And every time I go home, I'm always very well fed. Mum cooks full English. Look at these steps, very muddy and wet because it's been raining so much. It was even raining this morning. Always very well fed when I go home. Mum makes the full sort of English breakfast almost every day. Then you meet up with family and friends and end up going to the pub. Hello, mate. You end up going to the pub. So I'm just constantly eating. It's like a trip where you just breakfast, morning, lunch, dinner, the whole bang. So I've been trying to lose a bit of weight. Well, I have lost a bit of weight. Been pretty hard out to drop a few kilos because I usually come back a little bit chunkier than when I went, just because of the sheer sort of volume of food, particularly flying. If you've ever flown from the UK, New Zealand, or New Zealand to the UK, you're on a plane for 24 hours, you're traveling for about 30 hours, and you're just eating. Like you're constantly, you get on the plane, you have some food, you have dinner on the plane, you have snacks on the plane, you sleep, you wake up, you have more food, you get off the plane, you might get some food to kill some time while you're at an airport. You're not really moving, you know, you're not getting any steps in, you're pretty static. So you just eat and sleep, not complaining, but you just end up putting on a couple extra kilos. So I started my diet probably 7 weeks ago, and I was, I think, 99 kilos. Definitely saw 99 kilos on this one point. I'm weighing myself every single day to check that I'm in a calorie deficit, and then I'll take the average for that week and compare it to the next week. So I'm not comparing just a single day, I'm comparing a weekly average. So I started at about 2100 calories per day. And then if I haven't lost weight that week, I'll reduce my calories and try and increase my step count. So because I had a bad week last week, I overate, and I just knew I did. We had lots of friends gatherings and birthday parties and whatnot going on. I knew I was going to overeat, and I was like, it's week 6, whatever. I can have a little bit of a sweet treat. So I overate. So this week, my sort of nutrition coach who's helping me out, he wanted me to do 1800 calories, which is quite low. I've been on 2000 to 1900 for quite a while. He said, look, let's do a week where you might be a little bit hungry. There's nothing wrong being hungry. You won't die. We'll do 1800 and just get you back on track. So my current weight is 94.1, which I'm really happy with. If I can get close to 92, I'll be stoked. We've got 3 weeks there, so I just want to get under that 94 and see the 93 and go, right, we're almost there. And then if I can get, around sort of 93.2-ish, at least I know I've probably lost a good sort of, 5 kilos of fat. Hopefully it's fat. I've been taking protein, creatine, and doing a lot of weight training in sort of a 7, 8, probably, that'd be like a 10-week period, lose 5 kilos. Then I know I can kind of enjoy myself. We're only away for 3 weeks, but that'll mean I can enjoy myself for 3 weeks and not have to worry about dieting and eating this and eating that. I just want to go have fun with my family, friends, have a couple of pints with my mates. Really excited to see my grandma. Always am. She's just best grandma in the world, as they say. And yeah, so losing a bit of weight before a holiday just means that you're not stressing. Like, I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to say no to anything. Or, if someone says, do you want to go out for a couple of pints? I'm in. Life's too short. Say no now so I can say yes has basically been my game plan for the trip. Girlfriend's the same to a lesser extent. She had a lot less to lose. She's just toning up and sort of maintaining where she's out. But as females do, they always overthink it and get a little bit more stressed over eating. Even when we're there, she'll probably be thinking about, should I eat this, should I eat that? Whereas I will just tell her, look, relax, you're on holiday. We've saved up for a year, traveled all this way. I don't want the trip to have this cloud of nutrition and should you be eating this and that over it. Just go and enjoy time with family. Particularly I will, because I see my family often, every sort of 2 to 3 years, and when I do, I just want to have fun with friends. So yeah, that's a bit of a life update. I try to more regularly. I've just been super busy with my business, my agency. Recently hired a VA in the Philippines. She's been absolutely incredible. I'll update on the process of hiring a VA and what that was like and what I went through. It was a lot easier than I thought. And this person, Anne, has been super helpful and way more capable than I ever thought she would be. So I think it will really transform the business. But for the past few weeks, it's been working with her and going through that process of having a staff member. But yeah, I'll save that for a separate video. But it's a bit of a life update from me. My name is Kieran. I live in New Zealand. If you're new here, welcome aboard. Please hit that subscribe button. I've just started this channel. We're at 19 subscribers. I film New Zealand content, talk about the UK, talk about migrating over here, about life and other things. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one. Peace.